It's a popular trend amongst Pokemon fans to take real-world countries and imagine Pokemon regions based around them. But for this project, I wanted to go slightly looser with that concept, instead basing designs off of this hypothetical. What would a Pokemon game based on the US national parks look like? I ended up with what I'm calling Pokemon Ranger: Call of the Wild. I mean, it had to be a Ranger game, right? Park Rangers, Pokemon Rangers, it just fit too well. But this hypothetical Ranger game wouldn't involve drawing circles like in the DS games. It would be a 3D title and play a little bit like a hybrid of the DS Ranger games and Legends Arceus. This video will be split into two parts, gameplay and Pokemon. If you're only interested in the new Pokemon portion, you can just skip to this timecode to get right to it. Part 1. Gameplay. In this game, you'd fill the role of a young Pokemon trainer that's been recently accepted into the Pokepark Ranger program. Joshua or Rocky. Named after Joshua Tree and Rocky Mountain National Parks respectively, the base designs both represent a different sort of outdoorsy person. Joshua is all about hiking. He has thick socks, hiking boots, and thick protective clothing to shield from thorns and bramble. Rocky has rain gear and water shoes on. She's the type of person who enjoys wading through streams or kayaking down a river. The theoretical game would have trainer customization, so you could look however you'd want, but truthfully, I just didn't want to draw a bunch of trainer customization options. As a Pokemon Ranger, your mission is to catalog and protect the Pokemon that inhabit the parks. To accomplish this, you'll be equipped with a device called a Dial Dex. The Dial Dex is central to the gameplay loop. Parks HQ will get reports of wild Pokemon that need help, and you'll be dispatched to the various parks to take care of them. Some Pokemon might be rampaging and in need of quelling, while others might be lost or injured and in need of assistance. Either way, it's your job to help them, and the Dial Dex will continuously update your map with new missions as you play. The gameplay would take heavy inspiration from Legends Arceus with its fluid catching mechanics. Since these Pokemon are all protected parts of the park ecosystem, your trainer would use a catch and release method where newly caught Pokemon are sorted into release boxes and then returned to their appropriate habitats immediately after being cataloged. But if you can't keep these Pokemon, how do you battle the aforementioned rampaging Pokemon? That's where the main function of the Dial Dex comes in. Once a Pokemon's been cataloged in your Dial Dex, you can use the Dial feature to play a unique sound that calls them to your aid at any time. You can save all your favorites on speed dial, so even though you don't technically own your team, you can still use the same Pokemon and even watch them grow and evolve. Cataloging as many Pokemon as you can will be incredibly helpful for when you need a specific Pokemon, whether summoning them for battle or to clear environmental hazards like felled trees or forest fires. Any Pokemon you need is just a call away. So that's the basic gameplay loop. Pick a park, catch as many Pokemon as you can, and respond to missions using the Pokemon you find. I feel like it makes a lot of sense in a national park setting for the game's main themes to be protection and conservation. But that's enough about hypothetical gameplay. Let's get to the good stuff. Part 2. Pokemon. As a Pokemon Ranger, you'll be presented with a selection of partner Pokemon. Raising any of these Pokemon will present unique rewards and challenges. There's no wrong choice, just pick the partner that pairs best with you. When planning this project, I couldn't decide if I wanted to make brand new starter Pokemon or if I wanted to do regional forms. Luckily, there's an option that kind of combines both. The 9th generation Pokemon game Scarlet and Violet introduced what fans have dubbed convergent Pokemon, which are brand new Pokemon who've evolved to have a very similar appearance to already existing Pokemon. My starter designs take heavy inspiration from the Hoenn region starters, but they are considered their own Pokemon and might diverge further in their evolutionary path. For now, here's the grass starter. Mudkip is the succulent Pokemon. It looks similar to Mudkip, but it has cacti instead of fins and cactus flowers in place of external gills. Mudkips are representative for Saguaro National Park in Arizona, known for its giant cacti. Mudkip are incredibly friendly, but this makes them surprisingly dangerous. The cacti that grow on their heads and tails are covered in needle-sharp spines. It's suggested that newer trainers wear gloves and other thick clothing when handling excited Mudkip to avoid any unfortunate trips to the hospital. The shiny coloration is based on cactus fruits. The fire starter is Skindle, the skink Pokemon. It's based on the 5-line skink, also known as the blue-tailed skink, which is native to several parks. For our purposes, Skindle is a representative of Yosemite National Park in California. Skindle are incredibly quick. This makes them invaluable in battle, but infuriating to train. They're tricky creatures that tend to scamper away from their trainers and taunt them from afar. But if you're patient and earn their trust, they might just start to stick around. Skindle's white, shiny colors are based on the skin that reptiles lose when they shed. The water starter is Driplet, the Gosling Pokemon. It's a sort of amalgamation of a few waterfowl. Since we already have a duck water starter, Driplet's instead based off the snow goose and its goslings. But its tail plumage takes some inspiration from the mallard duck, which is more evident in its shiny colors. Driplet's a representative of Crater Lake National Park in Oregon, which houses the deepest lake in the United States. Driplet tend to be quite aloof Pokemon. They spend their days lazily wading in lakes and rivers, content just watching the day go by. They can be somewhat obstinate with new trainers, but if you can find a way to motivate them, you'll find a powerhouse of a partner Pokemon whose water attacks pack a punch. Its shiny colors are the more traditional yellow seen in real-life goslings. The Pika clone, or Pikachu-like Pokemon in this game, is Boruki, the Bolt Pokemon. The Pika clones often have Japanese names, and Boruki is no exception. Its name is a portmanteau of Boruto, meaning bolt, or Naruto's son, depending who you ask, and Ukiuki, which is onomatopoeia that describes a light-hearted excitement. I thought it would be funny to base Boruki on the American Pika, but it ended up being a rich source of inspiration. The American Pika is very climate sensitive. They don't hibernate, so they prepare for winter by making hay piles of plant matter. This concept combined litter, climate change, and the imagery of Pikas carrying plants in their cheeks. It's believed that the ancestors of Boruki were normal types, but an increasing abundance of electrical waste caused a surprising mutation into the steel and electric species we know today. They make nests out of the wires that they strip from discarded devices. Boruki serve as a living reminder to recycle your old electronics in the proper receptacles so habitats don't face further destruction. Waruki is the crossed wires Pokemon, and the evolution of Boruki. The prefix in Waruki's name comes from warui, meaning bad. American Pikas are found in numerous parks, but the Boruki line is representative of Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. Waruki are brutish Pokemon. They keep watch over Boruki nests and deliver powerful electrified punches to anyone who disturbs them. They use the thick bundles of wires that sprout from their heads as additional limbs to fight, run, and climb, while their real limbs are often left dangling in the air. I really like Waruki. I like that it feels simultaneously dark, but also very silly. Teddiursa is the minor bear Pokemon. This national parks variant is based on black bears and the Ursa Minor constellation, which you might also know as the Little Dipper. Since the parks are vast swaths of land far from city light pollution, they make for fantastic stargazing spots. Johto Teddiursa's moon theming seems to be a play on the markings of the Asian black bear or moon bear, so I thought it was fitting to take an already celestial bear and just shift its focus to the stars. The star marking on Teddiursa's face represents Polaris of the Little Dipper, more commonly known as the North Star. The dense forests of our parks provide homes for a great number of Teddiursa. During the day they run and play, but at night they stand perfectly still and bask in the starlight, arms raised towards the heavens. When they absorb enough starlight, Teddiursa evolve into Ursa Nova, the major bear Pokemon. Ursa Nova are based on black bears in the Ursa Major constellation, which contains the Big Dipper within it. It's also based on the colors of the Aurora Borealis, which is visible in the skies above Denali National Park in Alaska, whose flag notably displays the Big Dipper and the North Star. The abundance of starlight in our parks make them the only places in the nation where Teddiursa can absorb enough power to evolve into Ursa Nova. Ursa Nova are a rare sight, thought to be a sign of good luck for anyone who spots one dashing through the sky, carrying Teddiursa on their back. They're a true spectacle to behold. These are all the designs I've made for this project. It was originally just a prompt to beat art block, but one thing led to another and it grew into this. I don't know if I'll continue it or start something new, so if you want to see more from this, let me know in the comments. And if you have ideas for Pokemon or the project as a whole, I'd love to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like my voice and want to see me play Pokemon and other games, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/GepstonLive. Otherwise, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.